And did you get someone hired?
When you walk into court unprepared and under the influence, this is what happens. Mr. Jackson thought he could talk his way out, but the judge, she's not buying it.
Did you talk to some lawyers? No, that's not what I told you, because I never say that. I told you to either try to get a job. I told you to talk to 3 attorneys because they charge different amounts, and that if you did all of that, then I would consider your options. But I never say I'm going to give you a court-appointed attorney, so that's not what I told you. Okay.
And the last time I was on her one, he was from Orange, and he wanted the Beaumont.
Okay, so did you try to call some Beaumont lawyers?
He referred me to somebody else, and he was trying to charge me like a lot of money.
Who?
I'm not sure the name is something.
So you've been coming here for a long time. You know what I want. I want to know the names of who you've talked to.
His name was.
Why didn't you just write it down? If I test you this morning, you can have something in your system. Have a seat in the jury box. Let's make sure.
That's not just a routine bench warning. She's about to drop a legal hammer, drug testing mid-hearing. That's when you know the judge already suspects something's off. And spoiler alert, it is.
Please. So, Mr. Jackson, you tested positive for THC, methamphetamines, amphetamines, and ecstasy. Obviously, that is a violation of your bond conditions to be using any type of illegal substances. In cause numbers 24, 0706, 0707, and 1170, find that you violated the conditions of your bond. I'm going to raise your bond in each of those cases to $100,000 in each case. Condition of that bond, if you make it in each case, is that you wear a drug patch at all times.
Intro, let that sink in. $400,000 in bond for 4 violations. And you still think the court's playing around? Nope. This judge is building a legal wall. Mr. Jackson cannot just talk his way over.
You can go back with the bailiff. All right, Mr. Coleman.
I'll be brief, Judge. The defendant is here through his own actions, and if that has a negative impact on his licensing, then it's because of his own fault. The state's recommendation is based on the defendant's criminal history and the nature of the offense. The nature of leaving this infant child in a car that reeked of marijuana. That's really all I have.
If I can just respond briefly, it seems like that obviously he's got to support the family, and that's in the child's interest that he maintain employment, that he's able to support the family. So,
Do you have regular drug testing with your job?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you pass a test today?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
We're going to get probation, so we're going to stop. We stop plus Friday.
So you're on.
This, right here, is the critical moment. Watch his body language. It's the courtroom version of a poker tell. And the question, simple but deadly. Would you pass a test today?
what would you do?
Marijuana.
It's not that's it, right? It's just not that's it. You have how many prior marijuana related offenses? There was marijuana smell with the baby in the car with you and your baby's mother. You're here thinking, yep, she's just going to give me probation, so we'll start a week before. Stop smoking when you shouldn't have been smoking the whole time. Like, that is the craziest thought process. So all this talk about your job and how important it is, what if they drug test you? It must not be that important.
And that's your honor going full reality check. She's not angry, she's disappointed, which in courtroom terms is 10 times worse. This isn't it, just a ruling, it's a wake-up call.
To you. It's not. Clearly, it's not. Taking care of your family is clearly not a priority if you're still smoking marijuana, knowing that you could lose your job, knowing that you could go to prison. Then there's something wrong with how you're thinking. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Have a seat in the jury box and I'll think about it. I'm going to hold the other one for a few minutes. I'll think about them and take care of it in just a minute. Because it's the same issue. He said they did quit a week ago. Miss Allen, come have a seat up here in the jury box as well. And not next to each other. Okay, so Mr. Casey, again, we've already gone over what you were here for, what you pled guilty to. You've told me, I'm not going to worry about getting a test, that you would test positive for smoking marijuana after all of the things that I've read and seen in your pre-sentence report. I am willing to follow this probation, but there are going to be some conditions that were not anticipated today. And the only, I want you to know, as I'm saying what those are, it's the only way I'm going to follow the agreement and give you probation. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I am going to give you the opportunity on a deferred probation because I want you to be able to work and provide. So I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for a period of 5 years. I'm going to order a fine in the amount of $1,000. I'm also going to order.
Now, here's the twist. Just when it feels like he's about to go straight to jail, the judge pivots. 5 years of probation, but with a catch, he's going straight into a 90-day correctional boot camp. This is not leniency, it's a second chance with a steel boot attached.
That you enter and successfully complete the ISF program, the cognitive track of ISF. That means you're going into custody today. It's a 90-day program that is to help you make better thinking decisions. And when you are released, you are going to be required to enter and successfully complete the JCDI program for drug treatment, because obviously you need help with two different things in order to be successful in the future. This is what I'm doing. Period. Nope, there's no please. Same thing's happening to her. So y'all need to stop and you need to calm down, because y'all are the ones that made the decisions